Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. Go to www.3cr.org.au for more information and to donate online. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard-earned weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
And it's indeed a very good morning from the Concrete Gang, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and coming to you for the second time in 2018. A good morning, Gorilla.
Good morning, Warren. Good morning, Stringbean, Buzzer, and Annie, and all the listeners out there. I hope you're having a fine Sunday morning with your Wheaties.
And with an RDO to look forward to tomorrow.
Magnificent.
Indeed, and after some hot weather last week...
You didn't say good morning to Buzzer, and I'll tell you what, I'm a bit disappointed in that. It's my first show for the year. I come back early and there's no even saying hello or anything, right?
Who are you? We haven't seen you for so long. We thought you were the cleaner in this place.
Good morning, all the listeners out there. Very excited to have a show this morning. Very exciting. And a bit more? You want to know a bit about the industry?
No, shut up.
I can hear them turning off their radios now.
Yeah, I know. My daughter just shakes her head every week when I'm dropping her off to work when she's listening to this. Just shakes her head. Oh.
But you've turned it on in the car radio, while you're taking her to work.
Yeah.
I do it on the way home from the market, and I've had threats if we're going to play that, I'll walk home. What's that mean?
Anyway, let's begin the show in terms of the actual business of the program by having a film review. A theatre review.
A live theatre. The old Gorilla, mate, I've gone up market. I went and saw Dream Lover the other night. Now, all about Bobby Darin. David Campbell was the lead in it. And I forget that. Mariah Carey. What's her name?
Mariah Carey.
No, not Mariah Carey. No, what's her name now? Pryor.
Marina.
Yeah. I think she was
Pryor,
in it, I think.
yeah.
But anyway, David Campbell was a star, and it was all about Bobby Darin. It was a fantastic show at the State Theatre, and I recommend it. And it's a great musical.
Righto. What we're doing, folks, is trying to upgrade the interests of this show by having film and theatre reviews. Indeed, we have gone up a level.
And just on the theme of Dream Lover, we could cut to Barnaby Joyce, couldn't we?
Oh, Dream! Oh,
did you hear the latest this morning? She's working for someone else now. She actually got put into another Minister, Matt Canavan's office. Now, hey, it's got to be a bit of, you don't want to be a conspiracist, do you?
That's a classic case of getting the old cock caught in the till, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh dear. Is this offspring going to be a dual citizen as well?
No, but in our day you had the old rubber bands and that and all that. You could, have they heard of birth control? This goose, he was running the country at one stage. You can't even control that.
Yes, indeed.
Buzzer, come on, mate.
Doesn't say a lot when they're going on and on about it's a family affair. To me, it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right. So shows to me, I'd look at him and think he's a bit of a sleaze bag. That's the way I would look at it.
Can I just sum it up? It goes, it shows balls aren't bigger than brains, are they?
Oh, exactly right. You're on the money there.
I think we'll leave it there, won't we?
We'll leave it there.
Right.
Righto. So we've had a theatre review.
And we're dedicating Dream Lover to...
yes, we're going to dedicate the Dream Lover to Barnaby, the old tomato head with a big hat.
Tomato.
Righto. Let's talk about some industry stuff. Come on.
What do you got?
ABCC have issued new instructions to all the builders, which is a return to the past because they haven't been doing this for a while. They've suddenly decided that flags and stickers and logos on clothing and that is a breach of freedom of association because they say it intimidates people into joining the union.
I'll tell you, Classy, this is fair thing. Honestly, you won't believe this. You think I do put a little bit of mustard in some of the stories, but this is absolutely 100%. They went to a job, and they went and sat down with the builder in the room that they induct the workers in. And as they were leaving, they looked up, and one of the workers left a helmet behind, so they stuck it up on a shelf, till the worker came back to get his helmet. But it had one of our stickers on it, so that the task force reckoned that it was intimidating people to join the union. It had to be shifted out of the office. Fucking hell, mate. I mean,
please,
honestly.
Can I say my favourite one?
Can you tell them to just get their hands off? I mean, honestly.
Now, you can fly...
Well, Barnaby Joyce can't keep his hand off it, so why should they?
As we stand now, you can fly an ISIS flag on every crane in Melbourne. Not that you would.
No.
I'm just saying as an example... to that mob, and that yet we can't put a CFMEU one up there because
or a Eureka flag
because it's against the building code. Oh, come on! Look at all the things that are going on in Australia, and that's their biggest agenda.
And you can't have stickers on your helmet.
Oh,
what's that going to do, Buzzer? I just don't get it.
Where is the freedom of association with that?
Correct.
Yeah, and
freedom of association is a two-way street, and union members have a right to actually show their allegiance, and to interfere with that is in fact a breach of freedom of association.
So if you're out there working at a construction site and you haven't got any stickers on your helmet, get them on, boys. Get them, load them up.
But I reckon flags too.
Flags, put them everywhere.
Even if you haven't got a crane, get them on the gantry.
Yeah, put them up everywhere.
Get them up there and send them in and put them on your Facebook sites. Yeah. Put them on social media. We won't be defeated over this issue.
No way. And we're proud to be union members. And without union members, you don't get construction sites. And without construction sites, you don't get infrastructure, buildings. You don't get any of that. These people have got to remember who built all these things too.
That's right. We built this city and we built it with flags flying. And let's be honest, you can fly a CFMEU flag. You can fly a Eureka flag. You can fly all sorts of flags. And that is a statement only about the allegiance of members to their union, and that is, in fact, a legal right. And if we were asking the company to put our logo on their clothing, that's a different matter. If we were asking the employer to put no ticket, no start on their clothing, that would be a breach of the law. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be honest, because that's who gets the wages and conditions. You should be in the union if that's what you're going to put your hand out for. But if that's what the law is, then guess what? There is another side to the law, and that is the right of workers to join a union and to display their allegiance to that union. Just like people join football clubs and display their allegiance to that football club. So all the Richmond supporters, if you were in the construction industry, you would in fact be in breach of the code because you put all those bloody "we won the grand final" stickers on your bloody cars.
You'd know, go smell of mothballs.
Righto.
What do you got now?
Moving right along.
I've got a little one, but I don't want to jump in.
I've heard you got
well, then shut up.
I've heard you got a little one.
Can I give a little one?
Yeah.
Barnaby Joyce has got a little but good one.
And my pet hate, and it didn't get brought up. Just a quick little one.
Just a quick little one.
Company called Cooper and Oxley in Western Australia went into liquidation. I don't know if that's on your list there, but I'm going to throw it in now, right? I'm going to throw it in now. The workers couldn't get on to get their tools. We're talking about the company went into liquidation owing $100 million or something, and the security guards on the site wouldn't let the workers get their tools. Well, thank Christ common sense prevailed, because they went on the job and took on the security guards, and they got their tools. Fancy trying to stop a bloke earning a quid after he's lost all his money like that. That just goes to show what's wrong with our laws, doesn't it?
Oh, please.
Hey?
Too many laws.
I did jump in there, sorry.
You did, that's all right, but, I mean, laws. I mean, talk about a police country, this is getting out of control, isn't it? What, the workers couldn't go back and get their tools because the mob had gone broke. They didn't get paid and they couldn't get their tools to go work. Couldn't get their tools, security guards stopped them. They went on and took the security guards on, Gorilla. Yeah, well, so they should.
And then the coppers come on, and the coppers actually let them take the tools in the end. Right?
And the security guards getting about $5 an hour.
Oh,
please.
Anyway, we're now going to move along. Okay, is that okay with you?
Got that off.
Good. Right.
You should have been at the pre-meeting, mate.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
EBAs.
Oh,
we're still trying to get EBAs with various people, and slowly we get the EBA. But, folks, let's put it in context. This year, 2018, is an EBA renewal year. The current agreement expires on the 30th of June this year, and we will be negotiating, before then, a new EBA for another 3 years. So, folks, get yourselves prepared. Put some lolly away, because if this bullshit continues with the Turnbull government, a new aggressive ABCC and employers, as usual, looking to make as much money as they can and pay us the least they can, it will be a big year.
Because we're not waiting for the money to trickle down. Apparently it trickles down. Have you heard about the trickle down, how it trickles down? They all make millions at the top, and then it trickles down, and we get the crumbs at the bottom.
No, we're on the old age pension by the time it trickles down.
Jesus, what a load of shit that is. If you don't fight for it, you don't get it.
That's it. And our situation is very simple. Everyone else has relied upon the Fair Work Commission, another bullshit introduction by Labor governments, in fact. We have relied in the past on the award. None of this stuff is going to produce any kind of maintenance of your standard of living, except the EBA. Other industries have failed miserably. Other unions have sold their members down the drain, like the shoppies and all the rest of it. In the construction industry, the construction unions and the CFMEU have led the way in maintaining decent wages and conditions, and we are going to be doing it again this year. So get yourselves prepared and tell your boss it's going to be a big year.
Now we're going to cut to a track to the old Barnaby Joyce and Dream Lover.
Sorry.
There it was, Dream Lover for the old Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Oh, Barnaby. Pull a condom over a 44-gallon drum. Should try it, Barnaby.
Hey, Shouldn't he have had a bloody vasectomy by now? I mean, I got one done. It was 40-something degrees. I went up there.
Oh, do we?
And my wife had to sign the form. She forgot to sign it, like the forger's signature. Then they said uncontrolled bleeding. Oh, mate, I tell you what. All these tough blokes don't want to get it done. They don't want to get it done. What is wrong with all these tough blokes you meet, right?
Buzz, they reckon it was a microsurgeon.
What did you just plead guilty to?
Right.
Please. Enough.
We don't need to know about that.
We've had theatre reviews. We've had film reviews. We do not need medical reviews, okay?
Let's see your scar.
All over.
Righto.
I had a mate of mine who reversed it. That's not a good operation.
I'm going to reverse you in a minute.
You still going to the Port Melbourne toilets down there?
Now listen.
Good part of Australia.
Industrial manslaughter.
You got your phone
That's
number.
about to happen in this studio. Righto, folks. Let's be clear. There is industrial manslaughter in Queensland. The union has made the claim in both Victoria and Tasmania because we are the Victoria-Tasmanian branch. We have made claims on the government in Victoria, and we have made claims on the Labor opposition in Tasmania to introduce laws in line with Queensland. South Australia have indicated separately and without application from the union to introduce industrial manslaughter in that state, and happy days after the horrible situation that the family of one of our members went through to even get the matter investigated by their WorkSafe authority. The government is going to try and put it right over there. Victoria has undertaken to introduce legislation, and the Tasmanian opposition have said that if they are elected in the election, which is only a couple of weeks away in Tassie, they will introduce it. This is a huge reversal, given that the Labor Party in Victoria, the Labor Party all over the country, were not prepared to do it. Let me just say, because I am a somewhat sceptical person.
Somewhat.
Some would even say I'm cynical. Happy days that we get the legislation, and we should keep pushing for the legislation everywhere. But please, don't insult us by saying you're going to get WorkSafe to enforce it. They will not investigate breaches of the Occupational Health and Safety Act. They will not do it because they only allocate a limited amount of money for that purpose. They tell that to everybody. So what do bosses think? They've got a chance of 1 in 100 of getting prosecuted. So if it's going to be 1 in 100 for minor matters, it ain't going to be much improved with manslaughter legislation. Anyway, that's the cynical view of the world. Let's hope that we can at least get to the point where the legislation is introduced in all states and we actually hold some people responsible for what they have failed to do.
Well,
reckless and negligent, and deaths are the consequence. But let's also campaign for a role for the union and for individuals like the survivors, the dependents who are left behind, to actually initiate prosecutions themselves. Because that will make a very big difference to employers when they think they've got the chance of facing prosecution. Don't forget, 3 innocent members of the public were killed in Swanston Street, and all there was a plea of guilty to a minor failure under the Occupational Health and Safety Act, and we still haven't had a coroner's inquest.
Can we stop Marnie Williams? Can we stop calling it a business and call it what it is, a regulator? Start from the top. Start being a bit more positive about how you prosecute companies. Start handing out prohibition notices and start looking at what they're actually paying the people in there. And then we might actually make some inroads too.
Buzzer.
What?
We weren't going to talk about WorkSafe because we're sick of talking
about it. All right, we're over. Go on.
Righto.
Well done, mate. Now,
just a little report in relation to Tasmania. Fair Brothers, a company that operates...
Fair Brothers, they should have that name changed.
They come over here, didn't they?
Unfair Brothers.
Too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're over here.
Bendigo.
In Tasmania at the moment, they are trying to divide the employees between north and south, with people up in the north.
There was a war like that over in America, wasn't there?
Yeah, and Tasmania is still suffering, I think. They are in the 19th century more often than not. But anyway, moving along, the Fairbrothers Company have initiated a non-union EBA in the north, and they're going to try and impose that on the unionised workforce in the south. So stay tuned. It will be a bit of a struggle down there. I'm sure we'll win, but the idea is obviously to hold the line as we push out the new EBA in Tasmania.
Anyone would think Tasmania was broken up into two halves, the north and the south, because their football's a bit like that too.
Indeed,
right?
It is.
They've had 20,000 different leagues down there, and I think the union conditions are nearly broken up a little bit by the north and the
correct.
south.
That is, in fact, correct across all unions. Now, also, just a quick, before we get on to Scallywags, because we're running out of time, the Victorian government are also going to be named as a nominee for Scallywag of the Week, because despite discussions back before Christmas where the union put it on the Victorian government to initiate some controls on fatigue on their projects around Victoria, there hasn't been any further dialogue, there has not been any action, and billions of dollars of taxpayers' money is going to jobs where there is no control over fatigue. And if anyone thinks that these massive infrastructure projects are going to be done without the contractors putting huge pressure on employees across their own workforces and subcontractors, huge pressure to work 7 days a week around the bloody clock and put people at risk, they're kidding themselves. So I'm going to nominate them for Scallywag, and then I would think that this will be a major campaign. Scallywags lead off with our mate Frank, the winner of the Suki Lala of the year last year.
Oh, yes, Frank from
L-Trax
hasn't paid the brothers again. Frankie boy, he's $100 million worth of land he just sold. He got a cheque yesterday for 900 and something thousand. Can't afford to pay the boys. So they're sitting in the sheds till they get there lovely.
In accordance with the award and the EBA.
Exactly.
We might add. So
for those listeners that care.
Frank Cesarelli and L-Trax are getting nominated. I've also got a nomination for PB Demolitions.
PB Demolitions look like getting a lemon and sauce from the Glen. There's a few games being played out there. Yes,
a lot of money owed.
Yeah, money owed to the subbies and all that's got to be straightened out before they go west. But yeah, stay tuned.
And obviously the ABCC for their latest effort to create mayhem in the industry. Little conspiracy theory if you like it. Kathy Cato didn't get the gig, and before she left
a hand
before
grenade.
The new bloke took over, she's left the landmine behind.
Took the pin out.
Shane McBurney, umpire.
Steve McBurney.
Steve, sorry. We hate umpires, don't we?
Yeah, green man. We don't hate anyone.
I was the umpire.
Oh, we do. We hate ABC. So
we hate you.
Yeah. I love to see you umpire. You're the only bloke that's got an argument.
I used to lose it.
You got sucked in with the players.
I know. I used to lose it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, all week of this industry, and then you get put in that position. Yeah. Hey, well, it's not a good relaxation thing, going out the umpire after you've done this industry all week, let me tell you.
You wouldn't be getting paid for it either, would you? You wouldn't be
no money at all. Done it for the love of the game. Love of the game.
Moving right along.
What about advanced class? Have you got that?
Hey, listen, the way you're going to get nominated for Suki Lala.
All right.
Now, we've got some more road cares again who have not made payments on the super. Absolutely have not made any payments. They have not paid the back payments for all the things they hadn't paid last year, and they haven't made the monthly payments. Rising Star, favourites of yours? Back to old tricks, even when they fixed it up last year, they're all playing up again. As I said, the Victorian government, and you've got a couple advanced
class. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into too much detail, but
no.
But should be at the top of the list.
Yep. And Cooper Oxley over in Western Australia.
Yeah, Cooper Oxley,
you
who
mentioned earlier.
Gonski.
Righto. Who's the winner?
Oh, L-Trax?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Frank.
Now, he just loves it. He just loves his stuff, this Frank.
A three-legged donkey.
Yep. The old Frankie, he won Suki Lala. He's made a big bid to get Scallywag of the Year for 2018 by getting the second Scallywag nomination. And
In
Frankie,
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. And, mate, you've done this before, and you're going to be held to account.
We've got a couple of things coming up too.
Suki Lala first.
Oh, sorry.
We've got Canes. It's not our fault. It's all the ABCC. And George Argu from Hickory had a big sook up out at his new establishment out in the western suburbs where he makes modules, and didn't like the union coming around and having a talk about whether people were appropriately enrolled in co-invest, etc., etc. Who are we going to go for? George Argu.
George Argu.
Yeah. George turned up in his thongs, in a workplace, in his thongs and his Hawaiian shirt and shorts.
He used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
As you do.
As you do. Righto, George, you've won it.
Talking about that, we might be having a live cross to the gorilla when he's up there in Cooktown, wetting the line. We might be doing that, and we might be having a new place for our concrete gang turn, maybe, in negotiations at the moment.
A new, bigger, better venue. Now, just before we go,
don't build it up too much.
No, we won't. Just quickly, a mention of a couple of people who have passed away. Donnie Williams, Donnie passed away over the Christmas period, and also young Brett McDonald, who unfortunately died in tragic circumstances. And just, again, another reminder how difficult it is in this industry, and people don't always cope. So our condolences to the families of both. We'll go out in the
same old way.
Dare to struggle,
dare to win.
If you don't fight,
you lose.
Good morning from the Concrete Gang.
Can hear them in the distance coming over the hills. Marching of the feet sounds so battle drilled. Standing in the gold fields with mud on my boots. It won't be long now for the moment of truth. I hear a piper and a drum. See sticks against guns. Armageddon has begun. Nowhere to run.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.